Welcome in, guys. Welcome to another delightful stream. This is day 3 on YouTube. For anybody who is new to watching me, I do go live every day of the week. We are now going to be live on YouTube. I kind of like streaming on YouTube a little more than I liked streaming on Twitch. A lot more of you guys here. Already more interactive, which I love. Alright, we hit that 6K lock-in yesterday. We're just going to get right into it. I'm going to do some, I don't know, probably some crazy stuff. Ignore me while I finish eating this very kind of chalky protein bar. Elementals, Mechs, Naga, Cool War Undead. We could try the Mech Undead combo. Maybe we just play as Sylvanas. Kind of just picking that for the armor, honestly. Her ability is nice early game, though.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
I'm gonna freeze that for turn 3.
Don't tell the others.
Maybe.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now.
Alright, we're going against Phelan. We'll go with the Bonehead. And we'll buff that up. There's a good chance this Bonehead dies. Well, Bonehead's pretty much guaranteed to die. Unless they don't play something. We have the other one. That'll cost 3 next turn. Enchanted Lasso. Hopefully we can steal the Risen Rider. Or, if we get another harmless Bonehead, might be able to steal that. Get a triple right away. And we can actually do the Reclaimed Souls potentially too. There it is. Not a bad tier 2 pick.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Alright.
Let's step up.
Come on, Risen Rider. Yeah, look at that. That is some good luck. She's got Undead. She has probably a 2-2 harmless Bonehead, right? She won the last round and the round before. Unknown. And Elementals. It could be either. No, it's a Risen Rider, I think. If it was a Bonehead 2-2, I guess it, no, I think it could still be either one. It was a Bonehead. That was kind of lame.
got some fresh recruits for you.
She did have a bonehead. We could go for the triple.
Supreme executive power.
Mex, Naga, Quillbore Undead. Oh yeah, there was a an update today too, right? Let's check that out. We got patch notes. I totally forgot that was a thing. Alright, 6 hours ago, we had some patch notes go live. Let's see. Battleground updates. Set of balance changes primarily aimed at strengthening underperforming comps and reducing the power of the two strongest comps in the current meta. That is Tavern Spell Mechs and End of Turn Elementals. They wanted to buff some stuff for Nagas and Demons and stuff.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Hold on, I will read that. There's something about trinkets in there. So let's do... Man, we won that round, but everything died. So, buff. Up a tier. That works. Greater trinket slot. Used to have a 50% chance to offer an untyped trinket and a 50% chance of a discounted trinket. Will now always offer an untyped trinket, while the original intent of the pivot chance was to create opportunities for novel gameplay. We think the turn 9 timing in the current meta will likely make a neutral trinket the more compelling choice on average. I don't think I care that much about... Huh. Sacrificial Altar costs more gold, but you gain more gold for every minion removed. Watch, we'll get Sacrificial Altar right now. I will say, Sacrificial Altar would be kind of cool if it was like destroy all minions, so that you could actually get like a death rattle benefit potentially.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Oh, after you cast a spell, your undeads have a +1 attack this game wherever they are. Random undead. Let's go with the globe, I think. Elementals, Mechs, Naga, Quillbore, and undead. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the globe. And let's go tier 4. I'm gonna grab that harmless bonehead. And we get a tier 5. Go with the strategist just for the minion quantity. Get rid of that. Just grab the tavern spell. We can buff those two and then buff everything in the tavern. I think that's cool. They adjusted a ton of different trinkets. Don't care too much about that per se. I want to see what minions they adjusted though. Yep, increased and reduced a lot of stuff. Bran Bronzebeard got buffed to 5 battle cries instead of 6 because apparently it was too difficult. Spirit Walker got
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
rank buffed. Oh, 1 tavern spell instead of a spell. Oh wow, Silithid Burrower got Avenge 1 instead of Avenge 3. And it got buffed on stats. That's kind of nutty. Oh, hey, look at that. We're kicking butt. Taking names. The Gentle Stag got buffed to 3-3 instead of 2-2. Thermaturgist. What do we have? What do we have? I almost kind of just want to go up a tier again. Why not, right? Everything died, so we'll just buff it all up.
Here's a gold for the trouble.
Buttons is out. It's an early game quit. Let's verse Buttons. Valiant Tiger. Got buffed from 4-3 permanent to 5-5. I don't really know where as beasts needed above, especially Valiant Tiger. Some stat buffs, stat reductions, nothing crazy. Fireforged Evoker got buffed from +1/+1 after you cast 2 tap. Wow. Alright, old, start of combat. Give your dragons +1/+1 after you cast 2 tavern spells. Improve this. New, start of combat. Give your dragons +2/+1 after you cast a tavern spell. Improve this. We had a crazy Fireforged Evoker game, and they doubled its effectiveness. That's going to be real broken. Whimsy Drake is lower tier. I wonder if it can still give us itself. It was definitely a little busted. They buffed Death Rattle Dragon.
Your minions really pulled
They brought Technical Elemental down to a tier 2. At the end of your turn, magnetize a 3/3 satellite to all your mechs. That got nerfed into the ground. Let's go with Silivas. Catacomb Crasher. Alright, we're gonna grab the Crasher.
Go big or go home, I always say.
We're gonna get extra minions just to fill the field. And let's do something like that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's put him. We'll put him first. I get the Catacomb Crasher out.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
We don't really have I don't know, something specific we're going for. Yeah, we'll leave that. Let's go with some extra gold. Amplifying Lightspawn got destroyed. At the end of your turn, your elementals that give stats grant an extra 1/1 this game. At the end of your turn, your elementals that give stats grant an extra health each turn. Swaps to attack next turn.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
That's so weak. At the end of your turn, give your other minions +2/+2. This is the Frost Forger. He got buffed because the other ones got nerfed. At the end of your turn, give elementals in the tavern 3/2 this game, and now it's 4/4 for the Greasefire. Barnstormer got buffed as well to 4/4. Still a tier 5 though.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I mean, that works. Get a tier 4 Naga. What do we got? Corrupted. High tea service. Ooh, we got the crone. We gotta find a way to buff our blood gems if we were gonna go for I guess that could work. Did buff our minions up a bit.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I think I'd rather Silvos than Dark Crest, right? But we got some extra refreshes we can do here. Yeah, 4/4.
Supreme executive power. What dreams?
Just kind of searching right now.
Hire a recruit while you can.
Caretaker Cadaver, Prosthetic Hand. I don't think it's super necessary to have the Needling Crone out yet. Just kind of buffing everything up a bit. Yeah. There's the Electron, absolutely nerfed. They did buff the Ancestral Automaton. Has 3/2 for every other one you've summoned instead of 2/2. Which I think
Everyone's got
it was that originally, right? Shoalfin Mystic, the Murloc that gave 1 health for Tavern spell stats, gives 2 or 1/1 now. Ooh, Gromling Gourmet. I don't know what they changed about that. They added in a Murloc. We're just like killing it through this game right now. I don't really know much of what's going on here. Just kind of rolling with it now.
nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Sure. Sinrunner Blanchy. Oh, they buffed that Tavern spell. Let's go. Elementals, mechs, undeads. Tier 6 does not have a lot that we need, so I'm gonna stick to tier 5. Another Needling Crone and a Pokey Thorn Mantle. Grab both. Gladiator. Alright, let's. Overconfident. I'm gonna get rid of the Risen Rider and the Fauna Whisperer. Gladiator. We'll put Tauntaun. Yeah, and we'll put Tauntaun both of them. Throw the Pokey out there. Do the hokey pokey. Alright, see how that works. Keep going with these notes. Hackerfin. Gross. Hackerfin got nerfed. Like, bad. Give your other minions 3/3 for each bonus keyword they have, and it changed to weaker stats. Give your other Murlocs 1/1 improved by each different bonus keyword in your warband. That's so weak. Some stats. Oh wow, they dropped Defiant Shipwright back down to tier 2 and brought the stats down by 1/1. They buffed Starry-Eyed Explorer. Gold Grubber got buffed from 2/2 to 3/3 for his ability. That's not bad. We are just killing it. We're on combat 10. We lost like a couple rounds early. We're on a 7-round win streak, and we're not really doing much. Our field's not.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's nothing to scoff at either. It's nothing to scoff at, yeah. You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. It's not. I don't know. Naga. Another Thorn Mantle. We can get rid of Silvas. Throw that other Pokey Thorn Mantle down. Wow, our Beetle comp there, whenever you get a Pirate, give your minions 1/1 is a 1/2, and then instead of a 2/2, it's a 2/3 for the gold, which is kind of strange to me. Oh, okay, no, it doubles to 2/4 and 4/6. They buffed Glowgullet Warlord for golden only. Okay, the golden summons 2/2 Quillbore instead of 1/1. Ah, Corrupted Bristler is now a tier 4 instead of a tier 3. It's good to know. It means that doesn't work for the tavern or the trinket. You can't get it because you can only get the 3 or 5. 3 little Quillbore is a tier 6 now.
You got this. You're way ahead.
They buffed the undead stuff. Huh, that gives 2/2. Didn't even notice. Maybe you guys did. Hey, that gives 2/2 instead of 1/1 now. Had no idea. Didn't even notice. That is big. Wonder what he got. Varian, maybe? Looks like they rebuffed Arcane Behemoth. Alright, what do we got? Taunt, Battle Cry, and Death Rattle. Misplaced T set. Grab that for the extra gold. Let's go tier 6.
Business.
So I'm gonna sell off the Piper, Tortolin, another Tortolin. All right, we'll rock out the Tortolins over and over again. Another Tortolin. Sylvanas does have Quillbore already, and she is tier 6. Another Tortolin. Oh my goodness. Hey, a Corrupted Bristler. Grab it, because we're gonna need it. We need a Pokey Thorn Mantle. I don't know if this is the smart decision, but we're gonna go with it. Tier 6. Alright. I mean, he doesn't have any blood gems on him, and he's not gonna get any on him. But we have a turn. Oh, Natural Blessing was buffed. And yeah. You know what? I think that's good for patch notes. I am satisfied with covering those. We'll just have to see what else happened as we play. We just took 28 from the dead guy. That's rough. Alright, well. Final two.
Got some fresh recruits.
We already know how powerful those Naga were. Our blood gems are decent size. We need to get... Honestly, just a way to generate blood gems, right? Lost our last round.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Kinda need, a 3 little Quill War. I think without that, we're pretty dead in the water on this one. Let's get rid of the Piper. That. We got a couple more refreshes in us. Beyond that, we are... yeah, Titus Ribbon there. Not the most beneficial, my dude. I actually can't grab Titus or we're definitely going to lose. I mean, we can sell Silvos, Chef's Choice, and we can kind of hope and pray that we get a 3 little Quill War, which is about the only thing that would save this, right? So let's do anything but a Thorn Mantle. Rip. Alright. Well, we definitely lose to Thorum. That is what having just a bunch of health by the end of the game will do for you.
Keep up the momentum.
Oh, hopefully everyone is having a good day so far. First match of the day, right? It's our first. This is our first match of the day. That is a massive groundbreaker. The best part is if we'd actually managed a 3 little Quill Bore early on there, all from the globe, we'd have been set. Nice thing is something like the globe can actually give us the 3 little Quill Bore now, because it's a 6. And that's actually super beneficial for Refresh the Tavern with tier 6 minions, because that can give us the 3 little Quill Bore there as well. But first match, we have a solid win. Going to It's a long queue. Sitting here trying to see what's taking so long. Well, it looks like someone dropped out of this game. Yep. Someone failed to connect. Alright, let's try that again. Trying to see... Alright, what do we got? Dragons, Elementals, Murlocs, Naga, and Pirates. We could do something with Pirates. Dragons, Elementals. I'd actually love to test out the new Dragon comp. I think I'm going to go with... Yeah, let's go with Syndragosa. You can buff stuff up early, get a little bit ahead right away. Super beneficial.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Ooh, the Laureate. I'm gonna say we freeze the Dozy Whelp. And I'm gonna grab this Laureate just for the first turn. I am indeed. I did a swap over to YouTube. I like the format of the videos a little bit. It's a change, but it's like a broader audience. I've already had more interaction than on Twitch, which I do like. Again, half the fun for me is having you guys in here. Yeah, having everybody in here to just chat and come up with ridiculous strategies is genuinely half the fun in it. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Yeah, I don't care about any of this. I streamed Saturday and then I streamed Monday. I'm gonna try and do the same stream schedule I was on Twitch, just over here. Za, how you doing?
You're good at this.
Just you watching.
Great. Let's get some better minions in
Arrow.
here.
Patient Scout and another Dozy Whelp. So we're going for the Dragon comp. Yeah, we'll just let the Patient Scout get buffed up here. I'm gonna grab that next turn. And we're gonna save up for the tier 6 dragon, because that's nuts.
Keep up the momentum.
Johnny, how you doing? How are both of you guys' days going anyway? Oh, that was rough. He got... What Venomous was he just using? I'll take that. First copy. Oh, Curator, there it is. I was like, I didn't even see the Curator. That's kind of freaking awesome for him. He took a copy of the Curator. Patient Scout. Grab the other Dozy Whelp just for the triple potential. Next turn, tier 3. Hopefully we can get some more Patient Scouts on the field. Get a triple on that. Get 2 tier 6 dragons. So the goal that I'm aiming for is going to be end of round, or sorry, tavern spells. Well, the end of turn dragon to give us extra tavern spells. And apparently every single time you play a tavern spell, it buffs that dragon up now, which is crazy. Coolboard didn't... Coolboard, like, kind of got nerfed. You know, they increased the tiers, but in I don't know, in some ways it made them stronger, right? Making the Death Rattle one a tier 4 can be good because you can get to tier 4 before other people. Gives you more time versus tier 3 is kind of easy to get. Let's do that. Grab the coin. But the Pirates got a little buffed. Honestly, they destroyed the mech comp. One of the biggest comps for mechs was the every time you play 2 tavern spells, you magnetize on all your mechs. He's literally just end of round put like magnetize 1/3 to all your mechs. Destroyed the what is it, Electron? They absolutely destroyed him. Like once per turn you get them, and what it is gonna be like twice. Yeah, 3 little boars being tier 6 though. So the candle trinket that lets you refresh the tavern with tier 6s can like really buff that up. And then, jeez, what is up with these people having like big fields? And then the tier 4 got a little nerfed because you can't get him on the whatever that cube is. Get 3 random tier 4 minions. That got buffed by 1. 3 random tier 4s. What are we going for right now? Why not? That is a lot for us. Really, Meteorite Crasher's at tier 4 now? That kind of makes me want to go Elementals, I'm not going to lie. End of turn. Elementals are going to get buffed from now on. And we got a Meteorite Crasher. We got the coin. We can go right to tier 4. I'll freeze that in there. It'll get buffed up and we can throw it on one of our minions next turn. I kind of have like, I don't know, some mixed feelings about the patch honestly. I'm going to open it up again. I was kind of covering it a little bit when I first got on, but let's see. I don't really care that much about trinkets. I didn't really know what half of them did anyway. I'm cool with them buffing the Silithid Burrower. I use that for the beasts. It seems like they buffed up beasts a little bit, actually. Yeah. That's true. I'd say it's like, alright. Dragon's got a huge... I think Dragon's got massively buffed, and they didn't really need it. They destroyed Elementals. Kind of. They, like, half destroyed. They shifted the meta to, like, this thing. And the battle cries, which we can kind of use with the Greenskeeper, honestly. They made the Ancestral Automaton better. I feel like Naga... I don't know. Naga never really mattered to me anyway. Pirates did get buffed. They didn't... I wouldn't say they... Let's see... Where you spend 6 gold. Play a Blood Gem on 3 friendly Quillbore, on all friendly Quillbore. So Dark Gray's Elder for the tier 6 Quillbore got buffed. Yeah. Technical Elemental. Did we lose last round? Or we won last round. Cenarius. Tier 5. Let's see what happens. See what we can get. Yeah, New Barak for Undeads got dropped in tier. It seemed like they did a pretty good buff to Undeads. I don't know. It's kind of like... it's a little bit back and forth. Some of the stuff... but Elementals definitely got destroyed for what they had for an endgame comp. I think Quillbore are pretty similar, though. It just takes... It was kind of like... For Quillbore, you had to hit tier 5. Now you just have to hit tier 6. But if you get the right trinket, you kind of get just as much value. I do like what they did with Gold Grubber, buffing him up though. Alright, 8 is not too bad. Scenarius pulling out a win.
Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
There it is, Barnstormer, the 4/4 for the elementals in the tavern. Grab that, get it on the field, and we're gonna put this technical elemental on the grease fire. Meteorite. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Dozy Whelp. That on the field, and I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do anything with. I don't know why I just froze that. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with the Shimmer Moth, honestly. I guess you do, like, Shimmer Moth is like, you have 3 or 4 turns to ramp it up unless you're super lucky and get it early on from one of the trinkets. So, I mean, I guess there's that. I think beetles are, like, Shimmer Moth is kind of something you can almost fit into, like, half the comps as, like, a bonus. Like, hey, guess what? Now I have a bunch of really strong beetles on top of what I had before with, like, you know, the death rattles. At least let you have a couple extra minions if they have venomous or whatever. Honestly, the patch doesn't overly bother me with my gameplay. I kind of play weird anyway. Hey, you won the round. Greater Trinket. Let's see what we got.
You're good at this.
Arcane Behemoth. Gain 4 gold. Why not? I haven't really done the Arcane Behemoth comp, so. Elemental of Surprise.
Exactly what you were looking for.
If Moth was tier 5, I think you would immediately see beasts get way too powerful. Genie! What do you think? Titus Rivendare? Maybe? Grab Titus and that for the elemental. Another meteorite crasher. You know what? I'll grab the crasher. And I'm just gonna sell it to buff the behemoth. Let's see, another elemental. That works too. We'll grab the technical. I'm gonna put that on. Oh, I don't know. Let's put it on the grease fire. That's double death rattle, so Barnstorm will go off 3 times. Genie will go off twice, give us some extra elementals. Actually, it really won't. I'm gonna put the Genie first so that it dies to his amalgam and gives us 2 copies of. I think that's that's the best we'll get. Double death rattle, 2 extra elementals. Barnstormer might have been the better pick for that, but. That's so bad compared to what it was. It swaps back and forth, so.
Nice work out
I
there.
think it's pretty sad
Love the
still.
pressure.
go tier 6. I'm going to sell that off to buff that. We get 2.
For the trouble.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, if he wasn't tier 1 still, I probably would have done something else, but... Oh, we get one more refresh. Do we keep the amplifying light spawn on the field? Or do I get rid of that and go with the young Murkeye to Battlecry the Barnstormer? I think I'm just going to search. Might grab a couple. I'll grab the Sand Swirler next turn. We get double death rattles on the Genie. Double death rattles on the Barnstormer. I don't know. I think our field's decent. We're just kind of ramping up right now. Gross. Hit that, hit that. Why would we be that lucky, right? I guess that was pretty lucky. 7 damage. We can get 15 on the money. If we get some armor, we'll be good.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Should have played that first. Whoopsies. Hey, Titus Rivendare triple and a Windfall Tornado. Oh boy. Also Meteorite. This whole tavern's actually pretty good. I want the Titus. I'm gonna sell... I don't even know. Get rid of the Genie. I'll grab the Titus for the triple. Freeze that as well. Tier 6. And we get the Battlecry anyway. Alright. Yeah, I want the... Well, I want the Tornado. And... yeah, I think we win this round, right? That's almost dead already. Yeah. There we go.
You're good at this.
Let's do double on that Grease Fire. We'll make that gold. Yeah, twice. Okay. Windfall. It's gonna buff that up like crazy. And we'll buff everything in the tavern some more. Another Windfall. Look at that.
where you're going with this.
Go with the Sand Swirler. Buff this guy up again, and Technical Elemental is nice, but I'm just gonna see what we get for nothing. Nothing. Alright, let's see. He's done a lot of refreshing. Minions in the Tavern have +10/+10, which is originally 2/2. Upgrades every 4 times you refresh. So he has refreshed 20 times. He gets 1 free refresh and he's refreshed 20 times. I think we're a lot stronger. Maybe. If we do make it through this round with the buff between the Grease Fire, oh my gosh, we're so much stronger. That is it. He is out. Why did everyone have the Venomous but us? It seems like everybody got a copy of the Curator's Venomous and he's just been dead the whole time. Barnstormer, I'm gonna give him Taunt. Don't really want Molten Rock. Like, one more shot at something different. We did not get one.
Hire a recruit while you can.
Wow, 3 refreshes, no elementals. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's only the only thing that does that is the one tavern spell, right? To untaunt. There's no undeads. And there's no mechs, so we don't have to worry about him getting reborn on it. There's no undeads, no mechs, and no... I mean, I guess Naga could technically give it reborn, right? But he's going elemental. So he'll just have the one venomous hit. If it does not hit the Arcane Behemoth, we'll be alright. If it does hit it, we may very well lose from that. Also, if we hit it in advance, we could be good. That's a little crappy. Alright. Nope. If we hit those two, we would have survived. If we hit either of them, the other one would have attacked and they would have both died. So, bad, unlucky series of attacks, but hey. Win's a win. We came in 3rd place, so I'm not going to complain. Beasts, Elementals, Murlocs, Naga, and Pirate. What do you think? Terran Gorefiend or Reno Jackson? What do you think? Terran or Reno? We got 13 seconds on the clock. Which means not that much time before I have to pick one. Thinking, you know what? I'm thinking Reno. Alright, Reno it is. I did not get a message in fast enough. I usually pick Terran, so.
Commander is back. Ready to get started?
He may not play anything unless he gets a random minion. I just got the Reno message, and we are almost on the first turn. There's a little bit of a delay there. That's cool. We went Reno anyway. Apparently, I wonder if I can speed up that,
Don't tell the others.
the Murdoch. What is that?
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
This guy got beasts. He lost 2 elementals, which means I don't even know what that means. He's got 2 tigers, maybe.
Yeah, let's step up our game.
Murlocs. Yeah, I know they changed something. I feel like they nerfed Murlocs. I don't even feel like they got buffed. One of the strongest things that they had was the battle cry to give 3/3 to all the minions for their buffs. Now it's kind of an AoE buff, which I mean can be all right, but I feel like it's a lot weaker overall. Especially since you can get keywords on all your Murlocs in different ways now, so.
They pulled their weight.
Hey, Shell Collector, Coin, Seer, Investment. Yeah. Not worried about that. Let's see. She's got beasts. She won her last round and did 4 damage. She couldn't do anything. 4 damage. She have, I don't know what the heck she had. An alley cat and something else. Alley cat in tier 2.
You're doing great out there.
So she still has like nothing on the field. Went full Murlocs apparently.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I'm glad they brought him down 1 battle cry. 6 was a lot. I mean, I've played him once since they changed it to 6, and we still did well. It's just not great. I'll grab the alley cat for the gold. I think I'm gonna try and rush tier 6. Maybe. If we get tier 4 next turn and we can get a...
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Yeah, but Hackerfin got nerfed. Like, bad. I feel like Hackerfin is very mediocre. It's basically the same thing as,
Any defeat that doesn't
well, it's not quite the
destroy
same,
you
but,
makes you strong.
yeah, I don't know. I said I don't really like what they did with him. Gross. Wonder if one more refresh would get on the shell collector. Why not? Give it a shot. No dice. Alright, Warden of Old. We're gonna end up with a Naga thing. Ah, Strike Oil. It's kind of nice. I wouldn't mind going Pirates. If we get the, I don't know why I always think Free Dealing Gambler, and that is absolutely not the minion I'm trying to think of. Yeah. Okay. Doubloon Grifter. That's the one. If we get Doubloon Grifter, we can make our gold right away and ramp up our gold like crazy. It's still pretty early on.
How's it going out there?
We're going to discover a minion of our tier. Make an adjacent tier 2 minion golden. I don't know how well that's going to work for us, but just gonna roll with it. You can do that on the... no, Warden of Old doesn't count. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll find something to use it on. It's like the best of all the options that were there, right? Maybe. I think. Let's see. Yeah, Innkeeper's Hearth. Probably the best option that we had out of all those. Trying to see what my options were again. Yeah, the other ones were just buffs to the tavern. We had a Fellemental and that sand, whatever one. At least this gives us some value every, well, as long as we keep it on the field. Jeez.
The battle is really raging out there.
Oh, my goodness. Alright, let's see what we can do. At least it's a gold, right? If it was meant to be in the game, it would be in the game. I'm not worried about winning enough to be like that much of a tryhard. I don't really care that much. Like we already made it to 6K. If I stay at 6K, I wouldn't cry. If I really wanted to be like, I don't know, sweaty about the game, I could, but doesn't make a difference to me. I'm all about that option though. Let's do that. And cool. Managed to get it all out there. It's an extra six gold next turn. Jeez. Alright. That is a lot of gritty headhunter. A lot of pirate value. At least we're good for 2 turns. 10 there, we can take 15 in the next turn and be fine.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around. Great! I can bring in more powerful minions now.
You know what? I'm just going to accept the fact that we're going to take full damage next turn. Ooh, Shell Collector. Why not? I think we're going to take 15 damage no matter what here. We'll get the extra tier 6. None of those are that great. I guess we'll grab the Lokar. Keep your other elementals. I think it was minions before, right? I thought it was all minions. Well, we've had very bad luck getting kind of anything we were looking for. But it's alright. Can't win them all. First 2 games went pretty well. This one's, yeah, you know, less than ideal. Maybe our greater trinket will be next level.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Go to tier 6. Elemental of surprise. Wow. Yeah, why not? Huh? Why do we get 2? Oh, it is 2. I honestly didn't even realize it was 2. Okay. Well, I don't really want the elemental all that much, to be honest. I mean, I can triple it and get another minion, right? Sure, why not? These could not be, like, further from what we wanted minions. I don't think.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I mean, I guess we'll just grab stuff. We'll get some stats on them. That was terrible.
Have a good battle, friend.
That was really bad. The minions we got from that were not good. Ow. That was a rough 8th place. That is what happens when everything you get has no synergy. All players recruit minions from the same shared pool, which is why we saw no good pirates and no good beasts, despite being higher tier than everyone else. Just saying, we had, what, 4 discoveries? 4 tier 6 discoveries, and we didn't see the beasts. We saw 1 beast, not a good one. And no... Yeah, maybe we do Bran. I do like how much armor Bran has. Yeah, let's do Bran. Why not? We get the free battle cry. Yeah, we had the Naga twice, the Murlocs twice.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Not good.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight.
I guess we play it. Is the Naga that gives a coin, not the every turn coin, but the one-off coin battle cry? Is that tier 2 or tier 3 now? I know he's 4-3. I know they changed him at one point to tier 3. I just don't remember. Let's grab Bubble Gunner. Venomous? Alright. Let's do that. Three more battle cries. Honestly, when this was 4 battle cries, it was so easy.
Keep up the momentum.
We've been so back and forth about how many battle cries you get on Bran. What's everyone got going on? Elementals, a dragon.
Keep up the pressure.
Obvious. Obvious. Honestly, everybody's kind of like stuck in there. A lot of,
That one might make all the
I'm
difference.
actually gonna... hold it or play it. Hold it or play it. I think we probably would have won the round either way. I'll swap them just to see.
Keep up the
Just to see. 2 minions. Maybe not. No, guess it's a good thing we did that.
Your minions
Yeah,
hold their
gross.
weight.
Up tier. 1 refresh. Come on. Murloc Battlecry. That'll do. Get some extra gold next turn. It's a big bubble gunner. I do genuinely love the delay. It's kind of weird. Is the delay from YouTube versus the delay from Twitch is actually quite a bit. You're like probably 30 seconds, somewhere between 15 and 30 seconds behind me. So hopefully I make the plays you're looking for.
Welcome to my
I guess that means if you guys want to say in what's going on, say it like as far as like champion select and all that jazz. Let me know right away when you see it, because there is a chance that I will have already picked by the time I even get the message. That's okay though.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Dragons. Let's go tier. Kind of wish I had a pirates play that. Well, I mean, let's give a pirate health. So really, I could grab it and use it on Starry-Eyed. You know what? I am going to do this because it seems like fun. Let's play that. Grab the Starry-Eyed, grab the Lovesick, which now has 14. And that's going to give us a 33 health minion as well.
Everyone's gunning for you.
Yeah. Yeah, the delay is definitely quite a bit different than the YouTube delay. I don't know why, but it's not a big deal.
You're good at this.
I'm gonna go with the no tier 1 or 2 minions, I think. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna grab the Skyfin for now. So that'll be a gold minion. Ew, gross. Stealth and taunt. I genuinely dislike stealth on the bubble gunner. I'm gonna hold on to this till next turn, just so Skyfin can be gold first. Three minions. If I get first, Nami sticker. Interesting.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Gross. Why do you have to get it on the big one? It's okay. Our super healthy explorer came in handy.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Alright, gold Skyfin. Extra coins. Let's get tier 4. I'm gonna grab the Reckless Cliff Diver. That has actually a ton of value. Why not? If Skyfin gets Venomous, does Persistent Poet have it keep Venomous forever? So it'd be a pretty nice little combo. A permanent venomous Skyfin. I almost kind of want the poet. And by almost, I mean I want the poet.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Alright. That was easy.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Let's do poet. I could trigger a friendly minion's battle cry if I want the shell collector to be gold, I guess. I don't want that bubble gunner. 2-5.
You just don't understand me.
Something like that. Probably end up getting rid of that next turn anyway, but yeah, just have it on the field. I think we're gonna go tier 6 as well. Honestly, bobblehead should be. I mean, it's 2 gold up front. I feel like it should be a permanent 2 gold, like 2 max gold. Or maybe have it as a lesser or greater trinket, and I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. Just like the gain 2 gold part is kind of. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it, but it doesn't necessarily make any sense that it's just randomly like, here's 2 gold for a turn, and there's no more tier 1 or 2 minions. The 1 or 2 minions is permanent, so like you could just have it like. I don't know. The gold just seems.
Great out there.
I don't know, not necessary. Honestly, all the health we put on that Starry-Eyed Explorer has paid off like tenfold. Apparently 30 health on 1 minion is enough to hold a lot of people at bay for a long time.
Really pulled their weight.
The next Murloc you buy, golden. At the end of your turn, trigger your Hacker Finn's battle cries. Okay. I mean, I guess that's good as any reason to grab that, right? We already have double battle cries. Hacker Finn's a 5/5 right now. Give other Murlocs. I guess we'll Murloc up our field.
One of these recruits.
Let's get rid of
Come on down.
double careful investment. I'm gonna go with the gold value. And let's go with the gourmet. Double battle cry. And double battle cry. Ba. I actually don't think we need to buff up our field anymore. I'm gonna hold on to those 2 for now. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, there you go. I don't think it would have mattered. Not at all. But don't even get dropped under 31. So I think it's going to ramp up pretty quick. Hopefully we can get another copy of Hacker Fin or 10. What, the Sephon? Sephon? I'm gonna get rid of the Gourmet and grab that.
Here's a gold for the trouble.
I'm gonna grab Cliff Diver as well. Oh, Tavern spells give an extra 1/1 this game. I'd like another Hacker Fin.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Oh, they added Hunter of Gatherers back in? What else did they add in? Double battle cry from Primal. So, at the end of the turn, trigger your Hacker Fin's battle cries. We'll do double battle cry, double end of round effect. I know, I did. I was pretty sentimental about the poet. I wanted it to be good. That's okay. I did it. I got rid of it. Every bit of me was dying on the inside to do it, but alright, we get the Primal Fin and the Jakari. And we're gonna go with this, try and get another Hacker Fin. No such luck. I'm gonna go with Anomaly. And we're gonna see if we can't get something else good. I'm gonna get rid of a Cliff. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of a Cliff Diver.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Hey, extra gold.
I'll give you a good price.
Let's make sure that he doesn't get taunt randomly. Skip an ability there. It's kind of a nice AoE for everything. Hacker Fin, there it is. Alright. Let's get the double shiny ring. Hacker Fin. I'm gonna get rid of Bubble Gunner, I think. Go with that. Both those. Let's get that on the Cliff Diver. Grab that. Alright. A lot of stats on everything. Take it. We got the Venomous on him anyway, so 4/4. What are we missing? We got the Divine Shield, the Taunt. Does he have Wind Fury too? Looks like he has Wind Fury. Did he have Divine Shield, Taunt, and Venomous, and then Reborn? I feel like we're... Yeah, Wind Fury, Divine Shield, Taunt, Oh, okay, now it's got the 6/6. That makes sense. I was like, why does it say 4/4? That's... Oh, repeat for each different... Why did I not realize that was a repeat? That's so much. Try and get more copies of both of them. Another copy of Hackerfin. Can you do the Hackerfin and the Hunter of Gatherers together? Whenever this gains attack, give your minions 2 health. Oh, Murlocs. Just kidding. I thought it was all minions. Man, lame. Why is everything gotta be so focused? And there's the Hackerfin triple next turn. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Hackerfin will get the triple. We get all the end of turns. Our minions are still massive. We got stealth now. Cliff Divers are reborn, so we have reborn on him now, so I guess that works. Double end of round, now this has everything, so we can get rid of the Cliff Diver. If we get one. If we get one, I can do that. Oh, man. Denathrius, you suck.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
At least we get the 7/7, aka 14/14 now. I'm gonna slap this one down first. See if we get anything good. Sure, Bagurgle. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't need anything once the Reckless Cliff Diver is done as far as minion type specifically. So we have everything. Everything on the Apprentice. Another Hackerfin. That'll do. And another Hackerfin. Alright. So we'll get rid of the Cliff Diver. Throw that down. Play one Hackerfin. I'm gonna put Taunt on him. Grab this other Hackerfin here. And we're gonna get that Hackerfin down. That works. I mean, that is a lot. If we can get Taunt on that Bran, good. I put it on the Murloc because it was easy, but... Yeah, that Hackerfin's already a 135. 400 on the Blazing Skyfin. Kind of crazy that that guy still tried to go with the Elementals, even after their massive nerf. I actually think we stand a chance at winning this now. Now that we got all the Hackerfins anyway. And I'm not normally a Murloc fan. Ooh, if we can get another Bran. Come on, game. Give us the third Bran. 3 rerolls left. 2. 1. No Bran. That's alright. We didn't want it anyway. I don't necessarily think we needed it. 438, 442 on the Blazing Skyfin. $14.14 doubled by the Hackerfin portrait. Another 7.7, what, 4 times each. So we get like 100 across the board on our Murlocs. And all the battle cries trigger Blazing Skyfin, so he ramps up like, what, 150, give or take? Should be around 600, 600. There's no point in another Sefin. Not with what we have on the field. This is more value. I mean, another one would give us, you know, another one with the stats or with the like the shield and whatever. But overall value, we'd have to get rid of something off our field. And there's no slot to get rid of because the extra hacker fin's going to be better. If we can get the triple, definitely another Sefin though. Sweet. Took out his big one. Hey, and he is out. Without that reborn, he would not have been.
Nice work out there. Keep
Each
up the
different keyword for Hackerfin. So we're at the max with 7. The 7's the max amount of keywords in the game. So improve for each different bonus keyword in your warband. So another Sefin wouldn't do anything. Let's see. There is the triple on the Bran. And we got another Drakari. I'm gonna grab... I'll just grab the Drakari.
That's quite the
We're gonna
honor,
give...
friend.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Tier 6. Doesn't matter. That's so much. True, true. He very well may have cleave.
Everyone's gunning for it.
Let's see what kind of stats we're at after this. So much. That's crazy with the triple battle cries and the double end of round. If we had the triple, it would have been so much cooler. Nah. No cleave, just a lot of damage. Wow, that is a massive Spacefarer. Holy crap. Alright, well, we did not stand any chance against that. That's a lot. Alright. Fair enough. He deserved to win that. We did a pretty damn good job, though. Murlocs. Yeah, we managed second place still. I'm going to take a 2-minute breather here so that I can pick. I will be right back, guys. Do not go anywhere. We will be back in about 120 seconds. Alright, that might not have even been 120 seconds. Alright, let's get into another one. This hasn't been too bad. Unfortunately, we took a massive 8th place, but hey. We're locked in at 6K. It doesn't matter. We're not dropping below there anymore. Alright, Johnny. It was nice having you in here. Have a good night. We'll be back same time tomorrow. By same time, or earlier tomorrow. 4:30 Eastern Standard, so it's 7:30 here, so 3 hours earlier than right now. So I will see you at, what, 11:30 your time. Ugh. Ooh, Zarek Master Cloner. I kind of want to try for the beasts. Dexter version 2. What do we got? Beasts, dragons, elementals, mechs, and murlocs.
Commander is back. Ready to get started?
Go Lullabot. Could just lose right away to some, I don't know, beasts or something, but
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
what? He didn't even have it in his hand. Odd.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Mechs. He won his first round against nothingness. Well, if he's got the Death Rattle mech, we'll be fine, because we will actually win this round now. Whew. Got an attachment on Messenger. How lovely. Why? Alright.
Keep up the momentum.
Let's see what we got. Did he go with the taunt? Or the Divine Shield? He did. Like I said, Lullabot kind of slowly pays for itself pretty early, pretty quickly.
Nice work out there.
Botanist is pretty solid. Kind of want the Strike Oil too. What if we do... I kind of want to go with the Tavern Spell Dragons. Let's go Strike Oil. I'm gonna get rid of a Lullabot for one of the botanists. We'll go with Health. I'll freeze the other one. Get extra gold next turn, so be a little behind for one turn against buttons here, but damage cap's still 5, so whatever. Not a big deal. Damage cap goes to 10. We still can't be dropped below 31 next turn.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
I could do Enchanted Lasso and try and steal the botanist. Then we could go to tier 3 anyway. Alright. Let's see. We got a 25% chance to steal that botanist. Heart of the cards. Didn't work out the way I wanted to. Do we just let the botanist go? Yeah. Just gonna let it go. I Not that there's anything from tier 3 that I'm dying to get. And maybe we do grab the botanist. You know what? I'll freeze it. We'll grab the botanist next turn. We'll get at least one tier 3 here.
Don't tell the others.
At least one other minion. 2. Something like that. Said most we can take here is 10. 7. Not a big deal. A lot of tier 1s.
The battle is really raging out there.
Enchanted Lasso. Let's steal a botanist. That's alright. It's actually good for us. We can use the pointed arrow there every turn. Do health again, so that's a 4/2 spell every turn. It's not overly great. I think I'm gonna sell this for the landlubber though. Extra tavern spell. Once refreshed. I don't know what the lesser trinket's gonna give us, but we're gonna find out. Again, we're gold ahead of everybody. We have been for the last 2 turns, so. Well, everybody but Cenarius, who is going to start catching up, probably. Hopefully we can get a Cenarius or a Buttons game in today. I feel like it's kind of... They're a hot commodity. Gross. That's solid. He just like spam filled his board. Alright, we better hurry up and play catch up. Everybody's just kind of filling their board with stuff.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
What do we got? Pointed arrow. I think I'm gonna go with the bobblehead. No more tier 1 or 2s. Grab the arrow. Go up a tier. Do we do the investment? No, let's do a reroll. So we're not gonna get the 3rd botanist, so kind of ignore that. But we can do the rickety repair bot.
Like where you're going with this.
Once we get a couple magnetize on him, at least one turn of magnetize, we can use the cloning gallery if we need to, just to double up on him being there. We could do a double deflecto bot. Natural blessing on the mechs. It's not a bad idea. This is going to give itself taunt and reborn eventually, or at least taunt and the death rattle to summon another mech. Yeah, let's do that. Grab both those deflecto bots.
Have a good battle, friend.
Not bad. Let's see if we can win this next round.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Yeah. Bolt deflecto bots. I'm gonna get rid of the... Landlubber's not bad. Let's get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of the landlubber. Buy that. Just in case we got something super good. I'm gonna roll the dice on this. We'll get one more potential loss here. Yeah, one more loss. I don't know if we're gonna lose against Cenarius. Chances are we will, because he's gonna ramp up like crazy. But it gives us another chance at getting a decent mech on here. If we can buy the Spriggan next turn, latch it onto the repair bot as well, and then duplicate it. Do something like that. I don't know, it's kind of a risky overall deal.
Have a good battle.
There we go. Taunt Divine Shield. And we lose the round by 1 beetle. 5 damage, so we are in lethal range. If we take damage cap.
I've got some fresh recruits for
Go
you.
Spriggan, and do a couple refreshes, and I'm just going to
While you can.
buff up our repair bot here. Marquee. One more. That works. Grab a second Spriggan. Definitely want the Tavern spell. I don't want them to just kill themselves off these 2 repair bots too fast. Not that that's necessarily going to happen, but hopefully we get to see what our greater trinket is. We are at exact lethal. Going against Dragons. He won his last 3 rounds. One of which was already us. I think we can do it, though. Let's do that. That way we get 2 attacks. One of those will hopefully get at least Reborn, if not the
You can turn this around.
another Spriggan. And another Taunt Divine Shield. Alright, well. We have no Reborn still. That was a pretty easy win.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Alright, Drakari Enchanter is both mech and elementals. Double end of round. Kinda need it. That's going to affect our marquee ticker and both of our repair bots. Give your other mechs 1 attack. Alright. Yeah, we'll just keep stacking them onto the repair bots, right? Our sweet elemental mech. Sorry, magnetic elemental mech. For anybody who doesn't know that that is also considered a magnetic. For whatever reason. Hey, there's an auto assembler. That's good. Do grease bot. I think that's a
That's what I would have picked.
good option.
Go ahead.
And there's a Reborn.
Recruits.
We'll freeze that in the tavern. Grab both of those. A lot of power ups with the Spriggan. End of round. Give your other mechs 1 attack. We have 2 there and 4 there. So 6, and then Drakari Enchanter doubles that. So at the end of the round, we're gaining 2 Tavern spells. We're giving all of our mechs, aside from these 2, kind of mixes up. But all the other mechs, 12 attack.
Have you ever met the League of Explorers?
We got Reborn.
Great hats. You can turn this around.
Another Auto Assembler. Prosthetic Hand. Now they both have Reborn. I think we got those cloned up just in time.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Another grease spot. I'm gonna push for a Drakari. Tier 6, so we can get some Dr. Boom. We're gonna get a lot of mechs on these, so. I haven't seen a Drakari Enchanter go on one of those, so I'm curious if they fixed that little bug. You having trouble sleeping, Johnny? If we can get the triple on the Drakari Enchanter, that could work too. I'm not going to skip out on the potential for tripling that though, because there's too much value with the 2 Ricketies there.
Don't tell me this.
Hey, there it is, Drakari Enchanter. It is in fact magnetic, apparently. I don't know why Drakari Enchanter is magnetic. Nothing about that says that it's magnetic. It's the weirdest thing.
You're good at this.
Alright. Drakari. I'm just going to do some refreshes here, and we're going to try for Drakari with this T set.
Go big or go home, I always say.
No such thing.
Looks like you can get a triple.
Rickety Repair Bot triple. It is an elemental. I guess that works.
Oh, you're moving up in
Kind of forgot it was mechs and elementals. And the Electron powered up. End of round, triple end of round effects. There you go. What's he got? Dragons?
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Lots of tavern spells, lots of gold value. We honestly might still lose this round. Oh, wow. Honestly, kind of got pretty lucky with the way all those attacks went. And we do still get the reborn, so. Yep. I'm not going to complain about that.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Let's hit tier 6.
Business.
What do we need? We need more electron powered ups. Feel like there was something else. Another rickety repair bot, maybe.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I'll probably just grab that. They probably just grab the Annoya module for now, right? Vol'jin. Gonna be another
That's what I would have picked.
Taunt and Divine Shield minion. I think we'll be fine against him. Get a lot of buffs here. Really need Dr. Boom. That's what we were looking for. One more Electron. Probably instead of a Deflectobot. And then some Dr. Booms to ramp up everything.
Great out there.
Hey, more gold. What's he got? Wind Fury. He's gonna attack the same one again, huh? Yeah, if he attacks over this enchanter, that'd be helpful. Nope. No shot. Of course he hits it before these even lose their divine shields. I think we might actually lose the round because of the way those attacks went. No, we're still in it. Really, he's only tier 4. He's got the guiding candle. Oh, holding on for dear life. Another Electron powered up, which is going to be moderately useless if we don't get Dr. Boom. Honestly.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Let's see. Let's just do
I
a
always say.
mech refresh. No Dr. Boom. Alright. That's kind of crappy.
Looks like you can get a triple.
I don't really want to get rid of the marquee ticker. I feel like it's... Yeah. Yeah, I'll save the Deflectobot to free up the spot next turn, just so we don't lose all the Magnetize. Double Electron should do a pretty good job of keeping us in this. He's got tier 6 mechs as well. He lost his last round. Mothership. Hey, there's some armor. Oh, man. That's fine. Hopefully we take them out pretty quick. That actually worked out pretty freaking well. He is much weaker than we are. Boom. Top 3. That's a win. And we're going against the dead guy. Let's grab that Deflecto bot. Look at the stats. 320, 140. Electron powered up triple. Okay. Come on. Let's go with the party guest. Rickety repair bot's not a bad idea. Especially when it's gold. Alright, that was some intense RNG. I won't lie. And another Electron powered up. Can we get a Dr. Boom? Can we get a Dr. Boom? You know what? I tried. Do the armor. Grab the extra there.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I'm gonna freeze. We'll try for a. Whoops. That wasn't. Alright, whatever. No.
You're doing
Okay.
great out there.
Too much stuff going on. 756, 735. What? How did they get so big? Oh, it put a Dr. Boom on itself. I was like, how did that get so big so fast? It has a Dr. Boom monster on itself. I think that one did too. Maybe. Had to have, right? There's at least a Dr. Boom somewhere down that list. Alright. So we got a Dr. Boom on both Rickety Repair Bots. Those are gonna win us the game. Top 2. We're going against Dragons in the final round. I don't even think he's gonna stand a chance now. I'm gonna do this on the Repair Bot. See if we can get a boom. We get a Doctor. Look at that. 385. 385. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna grab both tickers as well. We'll triple that. See if we can get another Dr. Boom.
That's a great play.
We get. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll do one on our Dakari. We'll do one over here on our Deflecto bot. That was stupid. That's too much. Tier 6 random. Alright, I was like, we get another Dr. Boom right now. Wow. Alright, 7 to 65, 560. Let's see how much these end of round with the 2 repair bots ramp this up. These ones aren't going to gain anything extra aside from, what, 12? 18. 2 times 3, 18, 27? Yeah, that one. So we're going to get 27, 27 on that, but 765, so 27 would put it at, what, 792? So let's see what Dr. Boom gives it with everything that goes on everyone.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Nothing's happening yet. We got another Dr. Boom, or 2 on that. Over 1,300. Wow. Alright, almost 1,000. He's got one minion with 1,000 attack. And that's close. It's a close second. But he's got Wind Fury, so that's dead. He's got those extra Tavern spells. Honestly, that Fireforge, that's massive. And we got some Break Divine Shield fodder there. And that is gonna be first place with Max. Kind of forgot that could put it has 3 Doctor Booms on it. 1,700. We played that 1 turn ago. So it had 2 turns to get end of round effects. First place. That was really dumb. Oh, wow. Thanks for letting me know about the updates after we've done half of them. That was awesome. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta call in some food real quick. Chinese night. Laundry night, Chinese night. That is Tuesday. All right, we got scenarios. This may be the last round of the day. Hang on 1 second.
7 fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Wow, what an easy first turn. So we're gonna do this for pretty much every turn. I don't know why people say like the first 5 turns. Every turn. You should do this every turn. After the first 3 turns, it pays for itself. We got Beasts and Undeads. We could do Catacomb on Catacomb Crasher, Beast combo. I don't know how quick we can get it on the board, but should have let her know that food is ready. Sweet. We also got an Enchanted Lasso. We have a minion. What's better, right? We got a minion on the board. We'll go tier 2 and Wisdom next turn. We have 7 gold to work with. Same MMR. Crazy. Oh, does it really? They nerfed it? Huh. I didn't see that. That's sad. Alright, so they indirectly nerfed the oh, that's kinda lame. Now I kinda wanna try well Pirate might be the strongest combo then with do that. Enchanted Lasso. Yeah, a little stronger at least. Yeah, well, we have Undead Overflow still, so that's cool. Honestly, you could do Undead Overflow using mechs. That'd be kind of cool. I assume it's all Overflow works, right? So you could do like the Rickety Repair Bot Overflow with double end of round effects Titus, and then like 4 Undead. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. Didn't realize they changed that.
Don't tell the others.
That makes me a little sad. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of fancy ways to use the moth now. Alright, 4 damage. Cap is 10 now.
It's really raging out there.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for later game value on this turn. 2 extra gold, patient scout. It's gold value next turn if we want. We'll take 10, maybe less than 10. Cool bore. Nice thing is we know, kind of beyond a reasonable doubt, she probably doesn't have the tier 4 cool bore yet. It is nice that they changed the Bristler to tier 4. Like I said, it's easy enough to get to tier 3 quickly. Tier 4 is a little harder. So, I was saying, well, it's overflow on the board, right? So it doesn't matter what you're summoning, I imagine. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they're probably not that picky about how it works. But if you can overflow the mech with all the
Welcome back. How's it going?
bot summons, whatever the heck you want to call it. Let's do that. We have 14 gold going into next turn already. Yeah, we could lose quick. I don't know. We're going against Cthulhu. He's on a decent win streak. He is at tier 4 already, so it kind of makes me think he doesn't have much of a field. Theoretically. Tier 4 is kind of pushing it already. I mean, he is on a win streak, but... yeah, I mean, Tiger's just gonna make the moth bigger. The stat by quantity, or by quality doesn't matter. It's just the quantity for the moth. Kind of same goes with the Crasher. I did notice that they buffed the Crasher in by the 1/1, but I didn't realize they
Still make a comeback.
had nerfed it at the same time. Talk about unfortunate. Alright, 8 damage. Yeah, well, we're still good until turn 8.
Rough battle.
Turn 7.
Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Discover Death Rattle in your first Death Rattle. Each combat triggers an extra time. Let's do that. Prickly Piper.
Who did this?
It's gonna be one of those two. I'm gonna go with the... you know what? Let's get a Cool Bore. Alright, 2 sets of Prickly Piper.
Who did this?
We are gonna go Cool Bore. I'll sell Patient Scout next turn. Maybe. I guess depends on what we get in the tavern. Again, we have, even if we lose this combat, and take 10 damage, that's cap. 10 damage is cap for the following turn, so we're good until turn 8. Then we could lose. Then we could lose, but next turn we can probably go up a tier. We'll be at 16 gold, right? Yeah, turn 6, we've used Wisdom every turn, so... we're at 17 gold cap, at least, right? We use this every turn. We had 1 Strike Oil as well, so... we still have 2 turns of gold increase, so... if we win this round, I'm definitely going to go up a tier. See if we can't get a another Prickly Piper. And we'll leave the Patient Scout.
Can turn this around.
Don't really think that that's how this is going to work, but we can hope, right? He gets another beetle. That's pretty minimal damage. 7. We could do 5 armor at the next tier. Get back above 15.
The battle is really raging out there.
I'm gonna go for the cell. Corrupted Bristler. And we can grab this Thorn Collar to start generating blood gems. Do the Sunbake and Relaxer as well. And I'm gonna do both of those.
Let's get some better minions in here.
I'll put him first. Gives us 2 extra copies. Yeah, the Blood Gem attack is going to ramp up quickly because we have 2 of the Prickly Piper anyway. I'd rather have the minion quantity with the Bristler. If you destroy the tier 3 undead with summons 3 skeletons with grave robbers makes an undead, but if you destroy it with the tier 4 undead, it summons the skeletons but doesn't triple? Which tier 4 undead is that? Is that the one that has like butchering?
You are not out of this yet.
Yeah, I guess that answers whether or not that's gonna work. Jeez. Okay. Well, that was kind of lame. I guess we have 1 turn to try and pull our head out of our rear and get this whole field set up, huh? 18 gold. We're gonna go with stuff to get. Alright, that works. And we need to get some more cool bore. Double death rattles and a needling crone. We do have bonker. If we do that, grab the Titus. Blood gems on everything. Get rid of the Thorn Collar. Smuggler. And Needling Crone. What's this guy got? Elementals. Let's swap those 2 just in case.
Don't tell the others. I'm
Well, we somehow did it. Somehow we pulled a win out against the guy that's in first on a 5-win streak from nothingness.
nice work out there.
Discover a tier 6, set their stats to 2020. 2 tier 6s, that's a good chance. So this is where the 3 little Quillbore is perfect. We didn't get it, but we got a chance still. Shimmer Moth. Absolute butt. That's okay. Hey, you know, either way, we get to go up to tier 6 now. And we could get it the good old-fashioned way, too. Let's grab the Fearless Foodie. Still need a way to put blood gems on creatures during combat. Do the Skulking Bristlebane.
I'll try anything once.
Ah, Bristlebach. That could be a key to success here. If we lose, right? So...
I always find gems.
the alternative is that I do something to that effect, and... yeah.
Don't tell the others. I knew
Really need to take out that progenitor. Got it at least. A little late, and so I think we're dead on this one. Yeah, you know. Did what we could. I don't think there was any saving that. Yeah. We had a lot of chances to find a 3-level Quillbore, and we were the only person at tier 6. We did not find it. No Bach to our hand initially. I did think about the Bach, but honestly, the Bach only had 2 HP. I mean, it would have only given us 2 HP for Blood Gem. We didn't have any HP stacked, so it was kind of a rough one without the Quillbore. Shut up, Josh. Also, I love that your YouTube name is your name. I don't know if everybody's is that, but... how's it going, buddy? Beast, Demons, Mechs, Quillbore, Undead. We could try the Mech Undead combo. Rukon, Rokara. Yeah, we got 32 tokens. Yeah, let's do a refresh on future stats. See what we get. Phelan. Just get an idea of what we should go for. Let's do it. That's another benefit to the 3-level Quillbore is it's a tier 6, so Phelan could give us the 3-level Quillbore and in the initial pick phase right away. Kind of a solid and honestly, Phelan's a really good setup for the change to Quillbore because the tier 4 with the Bristler is also a tier 4 minion now.
This one's off the grid.
Patient Scout, awesome. Yeah, Turquoise Skitter is not a bad one. Let's go for it. And that's awful. So let's go. I'm gonna go with the Eternal Summoner. Patient Scout turn 2. It honestly doesn't get too much better than having that right away. We can ramp up. guess it kind of depends on what we get by the time tier 5 or like the tier 5 or tier 6 on the scout rolls around.
Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Next turn we have 5 gold to work with. I almost kind of want the recruiter trainee, but let's see what our tavern refresh gives us. Oh. Yeah, we'll see what it gives us. I was thinking recruited trainee is a tier 1. We can get 2 extra minions for, I don't know, selling and pushing tier, but after next turn we can just hit tier 3 and then tier 4 anyway. So.
Stay cool.
Jeez. Well, I'm glad damage cap is 3, or 5 rather, because he has 6 damage on the field. Wow. Yeah, I just wanted a bunch of 1/1s, huh?
It's really raging out there.
That works. Enchanted Lasso. Let's get the... Honestly, the Hunter's probably...
That one might make all
play them both. Honestly, the two... being able to throw taunt on things is going to be huge no matter what we go with. Go with the end of turn demons and go with the death rattles to give us extra tavern spells. Sorry, we didn't need armor anyway, right? We'll have the taunt for the turquoise skitterer next turn.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then. Great. I can bring in more power.
3 sets of taunts. Next turn, Patience Scout could give us a tier 4 if we want to try for, I don't know, whatever. I do like the idea of trying the overflow on deads though, with the Catacomb Crasher and mechs. Now, let's see how... Where is it? Let's see. Oh, Hearthstone patch notes. What are we on? 3.32.2. I want to see how Catacomb Crasher reads now. Oh my gosh, what happened? Where are the actual patch notes? No, it's 32.2 point something, right? Yeah, it's not what I wanted.
Stay cool.
The battle is really raging out there.
Alright. Tier 4 it is. We got the Skitter on the field. We'll give him just the 1/1. And patch notes. There we go. Let's just keep these open. Where is the Catacomb Crasher? Way down. Alright. Whenever you would summon a minion that doesn't fit in your warband, give your undead +4, well, +2/+2 permanently. Yeah, it should work. It's just whenever you summon any minion, right? It's not whenever you summon an undead that wouldn't fit in your warband or anything, so that should work with the mech. Obviously, the gold copy of the other catacomb there would be guaranteed for 18 with a gold Titus, but We're hanging on. 17. Still doing alright. These are some
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
rough games. Go the Goldenizer. This should give you one right away. The end of every 3 turns get a Goldenizer, so like right off the bat, you don't even get one until you have your Greater Trinket. Alright. Another Skitterer. Let's do away with the Scout. What do we got? No minions with Divine Shield. Give adjacent minions Divine Shield. Let's do 2 Stags. They'll have Divine Shield. This one's gonna gain stats whenever we summon a minion in combat, so. Triple on the Stag would be good. And triple on the Skitterer would be even better. If we can get a triple on the Skitterer, get a tier 5, have another shot at the Titus. Those 3 turns are going to be a lot. It's a long wait. Nice thing is, if we win this round, we can go to tier 5.
Have a good battle, friend.
He's only tier 4 and he gets a lot of extra gold. Yeah, that did it. Alright, we'll go to tier 5. If we can get a Drakari, we could get double on the Goldenizer. And
Your minions really
that's got some pretty insane value too. Nice thing is Gentle Stag is actually, whenever you summon any minion in combat, give your rightmost beast 3/3 permanently. I don't know what the best way to summon an excessive amount of minions in one turn actually is. Not like overflow summoning, but just summoning in general. Like if you were to just have the Gentle Stag and a Moth or something, and you use the rest of the field to just mass summon. Not sure what the best way to do that would be. I know undeads are pretty good. Obviously, plant guy there is pretty good for it. Whenever something's summoned, it gets the taunt. That's pretty good for narrowing down what gets attacked, at least. What is that guy's name? Artanis and all them are still in play, right? I feel like I have not really seen Artanis more or less at all since the new season started. Do we have enough attack? If we hit this. Nope. Okay. 6 damage. We are under damage cap, but we're tier 5, so we could get armor and secure a... There's the armor stash. We're guaranteed to live. We got the Blanchy. We can give that taunt. And the Burrower. grab the Burrower. That's going to get a ton of value too. Avenge 1. Kind of amazing. It's a lot of stats. Improve this by 1/1 permanently. Is there a way to trigger the Silithid Burrower outside of combat? I assume there isn't. So 1 Goldenizer, we're not going to get a second one. We tried. Tried for the refreshes to get the extra Drakari Enchanters for the extra Goldenizers, but I think we'll be alright on this round. We're not going to die this turn anyway, but I think we'll be alright anyway. Buttons has mechs, and we are much stronger than this Buttons is, actually. Beetles actually aren't too bad either. 916s now. Took a little while for them to get up to snuff, but... Perfect. Hopefully, everyone is enjoying the matches so far. It's going to be the last one of the night. Whenever beast is attacked, give it +2 attack and permanently improve this. That's actually a lot, right?
It is a joy to watch you work.
Discover 2 tavern spells at the start of each turn. Discover 2 more. I think I'm gonna go with that. I don't know. All-purpose kibble's kind of cool. Let's try it. All-purpose kibble. And let's get another beast.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Should be a demon beast. Hey, there's the crasher. Another forest rover. Kinda want to try it. Alright, I'm gonna freeze that and take the crasher next turn, I think. I don't have anything that's... I could make the skitterer gold. Anything could be made gold and like buff our field up a decent amount. But we can't lose this turn anyway, so I'm just gonna let it be. Let this all-purpose kibble do its job. That is a... Oh, okay, got the 2 attack. That was weird. Does it get... Oh, whenever it attacks. Golden, like... Its stats are increased. It's like a triple. You get... If you get multiples of it, you can get... I'll show you. Hopefully at some point in this match here. No. It, if you would naturally get a triple of something,
Battle is really raging out there.
it would look something like this. Hopefully I can do it. Discover a death rattle. Well, apparently not. Man. The luck is insane. Let's sell off this Guardian. So we get that Valiant Tiger out, huh? And I'll give gold to one of the beetles. So instead of summoning, here's the difference. Beetles have +1 plus when it dies. Your beetles have +1/+2 this game, and you summon a technically it'd be an 11/20 beetle. This one, your beetles gain +2/+4 for the rest of the game, and then you summon 2 of them. I'm just gonna give some attack there. Luckily, our beasts gain quite a bit of attack when they attack, so go with it.
Don't tell the
Catacomb Crash is kind of useless, but oh yeah, we're so dead. That's a lot of power. That's kind of useless on this field, but well, at least the Gem Smuggler did work for it. Thanks. Appreciate it, Einstein. How are you doing tonight? You know what? 5th place. Not too bad. Was that a tie for 5th? Let's do a tie for 5th. Hey, it happens. I think we got time for one more. I'm going to do one more round. Why not? At least we got a little bit of time. My food's not here yet, as far as I know. I don't hear anything, so. We'll do one more match tonight. Started a little late, so we're about, we're coming up on the 3-hour mark. Hey, whatever works. Learn from my mistakes. I do make them. That drives some people nuts. Beasts, demons, dragons, mechs, undead. I really want to have a dragon game. Perfect. Who needs sleep? You know what? Lich King is probably our best option for ramping fast, right? Less minions, more power. I was thinking of Mutinous. No? You don't get any better? Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Crusher was just kind of like a, yeah, let's buy it. Because I still had the gold. If I'd been able to get, like, 1 or 2 minions to spread, Crusher would have been great, because I could make it gold right away.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
Yikes. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do the Picky Eater. Josh, you should give Battlegrounds a shot at some point. It's actually pretty fun. It takes away from the obnoxiousness that is the regular version of Hearthstone. It's not just like a watch me play this one meta deck. You don't really have much of a choice with what you get most of the time in this. You gotta roll with the punches. Granted, it's kind of like a rapid fire strategy too, so. That is true.
Nice workout.
I
Keep up.
should have buffed the horse instead. You're not wrong. I honestly wasn't even thinking about it, but yeah, good point. I was kind of putting it to the left more for the whole it dying thing, but true. If I'd put it to the right and actually kept the taunt off of it, it would have been good. I was hoping for something else useful, honestly, but you can. Actually, there's duos. You can do, you can't do, like, the, you know, 1v1, V1, V1, blah, 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 you know, every man for themselves in a group, but we could do, obviously that'd be kind of like the equivalent of cheating. But you can do, I don't really know what the, did we go against AFK? Ah, we did. Yeah, there's some stats. Not that it really matters. Can you do like an 8-man pre-made? That'd be kind of cool. You can do duos though, which is it's 2v2, v2, v2. And you can like, you trade cards back and forth and you defend each other's field. Basically, like, they'd go against my field, and then if they got past mine, they'd go to yours. Who leads is kind of, it goes back and forth, but they do have some different different game modes. That would have been so funny if we kept him from getting anything. Alright, what do we got? We can grab a tier 3, which I think is probably... You know, let's... dragons. I don't know what I got. Let's go up a tier. Coin, and we'll freeze that. Duos adds in a couple other heroes, and you can like spend your gold to, you know, trade cards back and forth, but there's a little, it's kind of like the base game, except, you know, little extra to learn, but not impossible. It's fun. Ooh, there's 10. We just got knocked right off our tower. Good call. See? That's why I have you guys. I'm all about it. Sweet. Tier 5. Bran?
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Yeah, Bran's the better target, right? I'm gonna free... Do I freeze? Do I grab the Forest Rover and get the double battle cry right away? I mean, it's not terrible. And we're tier 4. Honestly, we're pretty good. A 10-16 should hold us off fairly well, I think. Even if we take 10 damage, we get our lesser trinket here. I don't really want to do demons. So, hopefully this isn't oriented around demons. It probably is, but...
You can turn this around.
Yeah, just let it reset. Alright. 8 damage. A little less than cap. It is nice, it means we can't die in the next 2 turns at least.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Reflective pendant's kind of cool. Could also go with the Innkeeper Stein. Or we could go with... I could go Rickety Repair Bot, grab the Automaton Portrait, and just try and get Automatons on the field. That's pretty much the whole turn, though. Does give us a little bit of something, though. At least that's going to grow. That might be the play. Yeah, let's do... Let's do Max. Let's do Max, and if we can pull off the Mecha Undead combo, it is possible. Plus, we have the Reborn for our Automaton, so we'll get the extra summons. Freeze that prosthetic hand. Get permanent Reborn on him. The refresh higher, I mean, it wasn't a bad idea. I just think this is going to be stronger for keeping us alive, and this is going to rapidly grow the Automaton. We get one free summon. That's essentially 2 summons every turn, plus the Rickety can give itself more summons of the Automaton. Yeah. That's true. But if we die in the next 2 turns, we still have to hit... No. Yeah, we'll see. That's pretty good. A 5-6 already. It'll die, give us another. I think that was worth it. What did he get? Did he even take anything?
You're good at this.
Let's do that. You know everybody can read that, right? You freaking tool. It's funny. Let's get rid of that. Get another mech.
Supreme executive power.
3/3. You know, let's do taunt there, and we'll give Reborn to the brand. Oh, did he steal it? Yeah, whatever. What was he using? I don't even know. Who did we go against? He's using demons, so he probably won't bother with it. He might slap it on the field, but he'll probably get rid of it anyway. Man, we end up with taunt. Give us some extra summons. Yeah, we managed to get enough wins to keep us up for now. Another Automaton.
Keep up the pressure.
That's another extra summon every turn. I won't use it yet. Let's go. Yeah, we'll just go tier 5. That should do just fine. Even if we get one on, the repair bot, even better. But that's 4. You know, we get the first summon from the Automaton Portrait. It's gonna buff them both right away. Both of them die, they'll both summon another one. So that's 3 extra summons every turn. And 5 Automatons that they have to work through. Then we're going against the guy who also has the Automaton Portrait. But they are doing worse than we are by a lot. So I think we ramped them up faster. which obviously our passive is yeah, it's kind of like passive. Much better for that.
You can still make a comeback.
Ooh, a lullabot. Yeah, he has a rickety repair bot as well. We have way stronger mechs. He does have one summon there. That's it. Alright, we got all our summons. That's all we needed. And he is definitely out. No greater trinket. Kangor. Why is Kangor not ringing a bell? Dr. Boom's monster. I saw a combo using the mechs that was pretty freaking strong. It'd be pretty hard to pull off with an Avenge 5 though. 2 tier 6 minions could give us a Dr. Boom anyway. I'm gonna go with the Innkeepers. I don't know, Mothership could be fun. I'm gonna go with Mothership. Why not? It's fun. We're here to have fun. Give the Reborn. This guy's on a decent win streak. He's got 2 tier 6s as well. Tavern spell every time a Divine Shield's broken. So obviously he's got tons of Divine Shields. Yeah, let's just go tier 6. I'm gonna try my luck with tier 6 and see what happens. I'm gonna buy that Spirited Whimsy Drake. Pays for itself. We're gonna get 2 Battle Cries. We have access to tier 6 minions now, so we could get some pretty freaking strong dragons. Oh yeah, good point. Yep, I should have kept that one, but good call. I did need it for the summon of the automaton. Oh yeah, Kangor's Apprentice. Yep. Yeah, she would be super useful right now. Yikes. Yeah, Mortal is awesome. Damn. Alright. 15. What's up with the famished Fellbat? Kind of weird.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
I'm just gonna see what we get. That works. Extra value. I agree. Let's find Kangor. Could use Drakari Enchanter as well. Do this one more time. Look at that.
My dragon wrath is yours.
Actually, don't really want Drakari. Electron. Now would have been decent. Go with the Divine Shield on that one. And Dr. Boom.
We shall serve forever.
Yep, see how it works. Could be a whole lot of not great. Could go well. Yeah. You know, I wanted to just give the mothership a shot, and honestly, that Immortal's pretty big. With the growing automatons, Immortal's actually not too bad. I mean, obviously Mothership's gonna keep giving us stuff to work with. Well, never mind. Spoke too soon, I suppose. There it is. Yeah, you know, wasn't terrible. Let's see. Do we could tie with everyone here. Tie for 5th. Alright. Some good matches. We had some good placements and some terrible placements. I should have gone with the tier 6. But, hey, you know, I wanted to give it a shot. If we had, if we'd pulled off certain minions, it could have been cool. I saw a comp that used a lot of interceptors. I would love to get Artanis and try that out. But with that, guys, that is going to be the last match of the day. It is 8:50 for me, so I'm going to call it quits. I will be back 4:30 Eastern Standard tomorrow. Yeah, like that notification from Nightbot said. Subscribe if you are not and you are watching this. We go live every day of the week, weekdays, sometimes on weekends. Pretty much the same time each time. And if you guys don't see the live stream, obviously the live streams you can watch later. Now that we're on YouTube, they're all there. Some shorts, and I will put highlights of the good games if you don't want to watch the whole thing. With that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.